Hey guys, we're going to do some transfers. We got some Psalmopoeus pulchers, Panama blonds 1 and 2. I was talking in my other videos that they needed rehoused. They were all up top in these little enclosures. This is actually Psalmopoeus irminia, Venezuelan suntiger. So I have 2 of them to do. 1 and 2 of them, and 1 and 2 of Psalmopoeus pulchers. And I'm going to attempt, I'm not sure if this is a great idea or not, but my Holithienses. The Holithienses 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to try set them up communal. I've already set up all the enclosures. This is same as the Psalmopoeus Cambridge's. I kind of like these little, I guess they're food containers, but with ventilation on the top, all around the side, also on both sides, back, front here. I didn't do the sides, I don't think they need it, but they did need it on the Psalmopoeus Cambridge's. So I'm going to attempt to get this first one, Venezuelan suntiger slash Psalmopoeus irminia, number 1 over, and hopefully it goes okay. So I have my catch cup, it's down at my feet. Again, with these guys, they're really fast. So I have them on my table up here. Like I think you guys probably seen in my last video, or my one video when I was rehousing. If they bolt from here, they scurry to the table, and generally they go underneath the table. So if this was on the ground, they would scamper off and be under my furniture, under my bed, under my, you know, whatever, under my TV. So this gives me a chance. You know, they'll just go under here, it's darker under the table, and then they kind of hold up there. So hopefully I don't need them to go under the table, but if they do, I have my catch cup on the floor and my paintbrush to hopefully catch them. Anyways, I'm just going to take some of this stuff out of here. These guys were okay in here, you know, but I noticed my one is very active. My other Psalmopoeus irminia, number 2, I believe it is. And I have a hard time feeding in here. Now I guess it's not about me, it's about the teas, but I find with these enclosures, I just got them at the dollar store. They're great. I mean, they're little critter keepers, but the tops coming off and on are very hard, and I think while I'm trying to get in and out of them, I spook them. So then, you know, I think you guys can see him here, him or her, but while I'm trying to get in, if they might be up top here looking to, you know, want to feed, and the lids are so tight on these, while I'm pulling them off, I'm shaking it, I'm making a whole lot of noise, and then they go back down. But anyways, this is much bigger. They are fine in here, but I kind of like these. I got my Arminias, my Psalmopoeus Cambridge's in there, and I really like how it's working out. So we're going to put the Psalmopoeus pulchers and the Psalmopoeus irminias in the same type of setup. So we've got back. Come on. Just going to try to coax them up and over. There he is, or she is. Nice little bum on you. Oh, nice. There it is. I'm going to pause it, guys, and give you a better look at it. Hopefully it doesn't come out. Okay, there he slash she is. Looking really nice. But like I said, this is a lot of room for them, but you know what? I mean, I just do what I do. I see a lot of people online, they keep them in little smaller containers. You know, smaller containers are fine, and yeah, they do catch food a lot quicker. Comes across them, but I mean, I do most of my feedings with tongs, and I supervise the feeds pretty much. So you know, the way you look at it in the wild, I'm sure any type of tarantula, its territory is, you know, not a whole lot smaller than this. So so we'll put them in here. I think they'll do fine. Like I said, it's more to do with the feedings, but I supervise them, and I'm sure they'll be okay. So that's Psalmopoeus irminia number 1. Let's try number 2. This is Psalmopoeus irminia number 2. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Hang on, guys, I think the camera's crooked. Sorry guys, I'm gonna just adjust this here. I think that's a little bit better. So yeah, this is Psalmopoeus irminia number 2, Venezuelan suntiger. This one also is sitting right up top here, but I'm just gonna get this stuff out of here in case it decides to go. This is sort of kind of part of its home. So hopefully this goes just as well as the other one did. This one that I was saying, it seems to be out and about a lot. Oh, sorry buddy. Actually, this one looks a little smaller than the other one. Hopefully it stays in there. I'm going to see if I can just zoom you guys in instead of taking this off. Yeah, it's not that great. Anyways guys, I'll pause this. Okay, there's number 2. And I don't know if you guys noticed on the last Psalmopoeus irminia I didn't put water in it, but I did after I turned off the video. So yeah, this one, you know, the enclosures are pretty much the same. Ventilation all around the sides and the top. The top here and on the sides here and down here. And I just put a couple pieces of wood, and as I've said before, I microwave all my wood because it's just wood from the forest type of thing, and I microwave it several times for, you know, depending on the size of the wood, but these guys I put in for 2 minutes, and I did it twice, and like I said before, it's piping hot when it comes out, so anything that was on there is dead. Okay guys, we're going to go on to Psalmopoeus pulcher number 1. This is Psalmopoeus pulcher number 1, Panama blonde. I'm not looking forward to this, guys, honestly, because these guys are like lightning fast. I mean, I know they're Psalmopoeus, but I have the Cambridge eyes and the irminias. For some reason, these guys are a lot spunkier, in my opinion. So if anybody's gonna go AWOL, I think it might be one of these two. So yeah, I was saying before, this is getting pretty funky in here. He or she is actually down in this hole right here. So I'm just gonna break the web away from there. My lid on standby. Hopefully it just goes up and over. Again, same setup as the other ones, just different wood. And I have this is a great idea, putting them up high, the water dishes, double them up. I put a hole through the first, well, the container or the enclosure, through the first deli cup or deli sauce cup, whatever you can see there, and then you just take the second cup and you put it inside. That way, you know, when you change your water dish, you just take this out, clean it out or throw it out and put a new one in there. Keeps it off the ground. You're not getting substrate in it. I mean, sometimes they'll lay a little bit of web up there, but I mean, it's, as you guys all know, you know, you got small water dishes on the bottom, especially those little bottle caps. You know, every day you're changing the water. With this, you know, you can still do it every day if you want to, but you know, the water's going to last even, you know, if you check on it once a week, or you know, just clean it out once a week is fine. Or if there's soil in it or something dies in it, you want to do it you know, as soon as you notice that. Anyways, let's try to get this little gaffer out. I don't see these guys a whole lot. I see them at night sometimes, but they're beautiful as they get bigger, and they got a bit of attitude. I think they're, you know, like they are Psalmopoeus. genus, but that didn't go so well. But they don't, I just find they're a lot flightier than even the Arminias. This is not going to be good. We'll lose it. Come on. Okay, there. Get that web out of the way. There's a leftover dubia. Put him out of there too. He goes in the junk bucket. Okay, catch cup ready on the floor in case he bolts underneath. He or she. Oh, my light went off, guys. There we go. Oh, shit. Sorry for swearing. Dropped in his water dish. Anyways, he's in there. My light just went out, guys. Hopefully you can still see that. My phone overheats, but there's still decent lighting in here. See if I can zoom in a little bit. A little grainy, but there he is, or she. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but you've seen how, you know, when they're in the corner like that, there's not much of a, you know, they can't go to the back, you know, either side to side to get, you know, continue going over the enclosure, so they kind of go, you know, over the side, and then they end up on the side of the container or the enclosure. Anyways, guys, on to the next. This is Psalmopoeus pulcher, Panama blonde number 2. This is the one that's always up top here, so this is going to be fun because, well, he'll probably, he or she'll probably scoop once I open this. See what I mean about these lids are tight. Oh, he's right over the edge here, back corner. He or she. Okay. See how this one goes. See what I mean by in the corner? Because when they're in the corner, they're going to go scooch or scooch. Where if they're here, they go right into here. So, I mean, we think it's nice. Oh yeah, it's right there, but it's not. Oh, it just bit. A little bugger. I hope you guys seen that. He just attacked the brush, and he hit it hard. I mean, I felt it. I mean, I didn't feel it physically, but I felt him pulling down on it. Anyways, guys, we'll pause you. We'll get a look at crazy one. And there he / she is. This one just molted recently. Look how black the abdomen is. That's really cool. Like I said, I don't see these guys much. They're, you know, always, well, especially in those little enclosures, they web up, and, you know, it's kind of messy. And the lids, they're hard to come off because of, well, they're hard to come off, and then they web up the top. So hopefully, you know, there's more room in here. Hopefully they'll go down here or hang out under here somewhere. But that's pretty cool. It's a nice looking Panama blonde, or Psalmopoeus pulcher. But yeah, you see how quickly that thing turned. I mean, they're little, but I mean, I felt the torque or the pull on the brush when he nailed it. So that's why we use you know, paintbrushes, catch cups, you know. And you know, he wasn't happy. I just took his lid off, and he was like, nope, I don't want to go anywhere, this is my home. So anyways, guys, on to the next.